Yo, coming across over the way, I crossed over to your mom's house. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today, and only today, I actually had a fun discussion recently about what would be the best and coolest Sonic crossover collab with a third-party game developer of some kind. And of course, we're about to go through them, so enjoy the video, but I at least wanted to give you a nice little Psycho Games Cage intro. Lock in. When is Danganronpa coming to Fortnite? When they run out of like IPs in the entire world to use, you know? Look, I've talked about this before. It's actually a fun discussion to think about it. I'm trying to think like video game franchise. I'm trying to think of like video games where Sonic could make sense. Armored Core, a Sonic themed Armored Core would be kind of lit. Okay, well this list might be too big. You know what? Hold on. Is there like a list of like famous franchises? You know, what would be a fun collab for Sonic? Not Batman, not Borderlands, not Call of Duty. This is never gonna happen. But I still would die for like a Dragon Ball X Sonic collaboration. You know, like if it was like a Sparking Zero DLC pack with a Sonic character, I would lose my shit. But they're never gonna do it. So Dragon Ball is like the dream one, genuinely. That's the one where like life feels complete at that moment, which I don't think is gonna happen. Bro, imagine Sparking Zero, you get a Sonic trailer, Super Sonic, Super Shadow, Knuckles. You get like a cool trailer. You do Knuckles versus Piccolo. You do Shadow versus Vegeta, Sonic versus Goku. You get, you get Amy versus Kepler or some shit. It'd be awesome. Please. FF? What would you really do? How could you even do a Sonic FF collab? I don't know if you could. Maybe the mobile game of some kind, but they don't really fit. I guess Final Fantasy X Sonic was a thing. That is true. FF14, yeah, I guess that's a good point. If FF14 can do a collaboration with Fall Guys, I feel like they can do something with Sonic. Like, I feel like they could do some fun stuff like a mini game challenge, a backpack, a mount or whatever. There's some cool shit they could do. Fire Emblem, no. Genshin Impact. I mean, Genshin, that's actually genuinely not impossible. You know, you do have an open zone in that game. They had Aloy in it. Again, they're never gonna do it, but that would be kind of cool. But I don't want to play against it, so don't do that to me. God of War collab, no. GTA, maybe like songs on like the app or stuff, but that's really it. Harry Potter, please don't do that to me. Sonic X Kingdom Hearts is a raw fucking concept. See, Sonic X Kingdom Hearts is one of those raw concepts where I'm like, it's not impossible, but it's not gonna happen ever, right? Imagine like Kingdom Hearts in the Sonic world. Oh my God, again, if you're talking about the definition of a crazy dream game where you get Sora fighting Excalibur, Sonic, like now you're getting into like the childhood mind games over here. I'm like, don't do that to me, bro. Don't do it to me, man. What would that Keyblade look like? Oh, dude. A Sonic Keyblade like that would go fucking stupid, man. It would go fucking crazy, bro. Oh my God. Legend of Zelda X Sonic. We've kind of seen it happen. We had the Sonic Lost World X Zelda DLC, which I still can't believe that exists. How did we get a Zelda crossover level before a Mario one, man? What? I can't believe they did that to me, but that level is really cool. Now, what would the collab be? I feel like it would just be more like Zelda. I think it makes more sense if there's Zelda levels in a Sonic game as opposed to Sonic stuff in a Zelda game. Because what would a Zelda game have for Sonic? It wouldn't make really any sense in that universe. Now, Mario. Oh, you right here, buddy. This is the one, right? I mean, this is the one. What do we do here, bro? What do we do? Because to me, this is the golden goose. But I think here's the thing is like, it would have to be if Sega was in their bag and they were locked in. And realistically, one of them would have to be the developer, right? It would either have to be Sonic team as the developer or the Nintendo team as the developer, right? It can't be either or. Maybe, just maybe, an RPG might work better because they can get like a third party involved to work on it. You know, like you can get the HD 2D team. You can get even like RGG on it. You can get like a bunch of developers on it. Atlas, of course. The reality is you can slow down Sonic in a way that could fit to Mario's style. Like if I think of like Mario 3D World, if you think of like the Blue Toad, how fast he runs, I feel like his speed is enough to justify like Sonic's speed in a level if they want to do something like that. But Mario, like, cannot run at Sonic speed. It looks stupid. You know, like if you look at mods of like Mario running like crazy, it looks dumb. And so it would need to be that Sonic adjusts himself to Mario and not the other way around. Unless like there's specific levels where Mario like is going fast, but it's designed differently. You know, I feel like they could do it because Nintendo doesn't care about Mario's capabilities. That's true, but if it no, but that's not true though, because when it comes to Mario, Nintendo is very ultra specific about how he moves in the mainline games, right? In mainline 3D Mario, half the fun of those games is the controls and how Mario controls. And I feel like Nintendo always wants it to be that Mario's controls are incredible to play with, and there isn't something like, this feels weird. I don't think it would be the same. Now again, an RPG would be really cool. A Mario X Sonic Party would be fucking awesome, right? Even like, dude, put Sonic in Mario Party. Like, do something fun too if you can. How is Sonic not in Mario Kart? Like, please, bro. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? Wake the fuck up. It's time. It's time, man. All right, please. Sonic X Mass Effect not happening. Sonic X Metal Gear could be like a cool crossover costume. I could see like a Sonic game get some Metal Gear outfits for the characters. That'd be fucking sick, right? Like Silver with a Raiden fit, or Shadow with like a big boss. It would be kind of crazy. I could see them doing costumes. That'd be really cool. Yeah, like Sonic Frontiers, but they have Metal Gear costumes. Would be really sick. This has already happened. We've already got a Sonic Monster under Collab, so big W's, right? Mortal Kombat's never happening, nor do I want it to happen. That's one where I'm like, no. Sonic X Naruto? Not as unlikely as you think. IDW just got Naruto X Ninja Turtles, so this is no longer a far-fetched concept to see in the slightest. So I don't think it would happen in a game, but I could at the bare minimum see maybe like a Sonic comic run. Anything can happen. Need for Speed, maybe you could get like some Sonic themed cars. Persona, now we've had small stuff like Morgana rocking a Sonic costume in like the dancing games, but I can't really see Sonic in a Persona game. I could see, well, they are in the SMT mobile game, so it's not like crazy. I could see like the next Persona game as like the Sonic gang as a boss fight, but I really do think if Sega were to jump back into Sonic RPG game, Atlas could make it, bro. Like, imagine the Atlas style for a Sonic RPG. I'd love to see Persona spin-off where main character has Sega All-Star personas. That'd be sick. See, they could frame it like that. It's a character and he has the ability to summon other Sega characters. And so like he could summon Kiryu as a move. He could summon Sonic as a move. That'd be a fucking sick spin-off. And it would allow Atlas to work on other Sega characters. Sonic X Pokemon, I don't know how you would do it. Would it be because the Sonic characters are actual like characters, so you can't have like the trainers catch them. You could have them as Pokemon trainers and hang out with a certain. I feel like the Sonic gang would hang out with the Pokemon. The Sonic characters hang out with the Pokemon and do cool moves with them, as opposed to it being about like capturing. You know how they're doing all the Miku collabs with Pokemon, whether it be like the music videos or the designs. I would love if they did something like that. Oh, you know, like every day we got a different Miku with a different like Pokemon type. That'd be sick for Sonic here. Like, which Pokemon would Silver have? Which Pokemon would Sonic have? Which Pokemon would Knuckles have? Which Pokemon would Cream have? You know, who is Sonic's Pokemon? A lot of people say it's Shaman. Yeah. Shaman would be Sonic's Pokemon. Red Dead, no. Resident Evil, no, it would work as like a keychain or something silly, but it doesn't fit the universe at all. Unless, you know what they do? Listen, chat. Big brain. You adapt the IDW Metal Virus arc into a Resident Evil game. There's your big brain. All right, enjoy your idea. All right, thank me later. That would be lit. I'll take it. Smash. Now listen, Sonic is in Smash, but it's not enough anymore. I really do think next game, it's time for Shadow. Especially after everything we've gotten from Year of Shadow, I really do think it's time for two things. It's time for Sonic's moveset revamp to be based on Frontiers, and we also need Shadow. I think you gotta have Shadow, and I think you gotta get Eggman. I think even Sakurai knows that if he added Shadow, he wouldn't be a clone of Sonic. If he does that, Shadow would not just be a clone of Sonic. Shadow could have like the Doom powers. Literally, the Doom powers could be the moveset. Obviously, Sonic is not like a Nintendo character, so they don't have to invest that much. But bare minimum, when Capcom's getting multiple reps, you know, you have Ryu and Ken, you know, you've got fucking Cloud and Sephiroth, right? You have like hero villains of a lot of games that are third party. I feel like you gotta have Sonic and Shadow at this point. It's like, it's a must, and I would almost bet money on it. Sonic X Sonic would be kind of crazy. They could do like a lot. They could make like mainline games. Everything is possible with Sonic collaborating with Sonic. Sonic X Street Fighter. It's time, bro. This should happen. This should happen. Capcom and Sonic just work together. All right. Exactly. Erase Blanca. Put Sonic in there. Right. Again, I understand the height is an issue. Okay? That's what hurts, bro. Is one day, one of these days, in the next 4 years of Street Fighter 6's life, I'm gonna wake up to the announcement of a Sonic collaboration, Street Fighter 6, and it's gonna be fucking Avatar costumes, but it's not, oh my, it's gonna be that the battle hub is decorated in Green Hill Zone, the fucking NPC character, what's wrong with the Avatar, everything! Guys, Street Fighter 6 is like 2 years old, and we don't even have third costumes for the fucking main characters, bro. You do realize this? We do not have a third costume for the fucking characters of the game, bro. Wake up, bro. All right, we only have two. Tales of for Sonic. I mean, I guess see a spin-off thing. Tekken again. I've seen a lot of people talk about, like, even today, Shadow for Tekken. It's like, again, it has just the same problem. There's no small characters in Tekken at all. It would just not make sense as peak as it would be. And I genuinely think that would be a raw move. Elder Scrolls, no. Sims, no. Witcher, no. WWE, I can see some skins. Warcraft, no. Xenoblade, no. Yakuza, I'm genuinely shocked Yakuza doesn't do more. Now, I know Yakuza has stuff like there's a Sonic the Fighter's arcade cabinet, and they've had even Sonic items in the game. Without crazy Yakuza is, I'm shocked there isn't like a platforming Sonic level in the game. Would be really cool. I love that. I love that idea. And of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be a good one, but correct me if I'm wrong. Like, there isn't collaborative, like, official Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, right? As cool as it would be, right? They don't do guest characters like that at all. That's the issue. But yeah, those are like the series I think of, I mean, that are over here. I don't know if there's any other series we haven't thought about. But yeah, fighting games mainly. I feel like Sonic's popularity in Japan is the biggest factor of why representation is lacking. If they got a foothold of Sonic's popularity in Japan where Smash's development, maybe it's going to happen. Maybe. I would love that. I would love that. You know, Sonic X Mega Man is also like, come on, bro. You know how they, okay, think about this. Remember when they made Mega Man X Street Fighter? Like, they took that fan game, they made it happen. Mega Man X Sonic. And literally, it's Mega Man levels themed after the different characters. Mega Man does a little boss fight against them. Please, bro. All right, they do have the comics, so they do have history with Mega Man. That is true. We do have the Sonic X Mega Man comics, which is crazy. So I don't know. I would love that. I would love that. There's a lot more possibilities of Sonic crossovers than I feel like we get. And I really do hope its increased popularity makes it so that it happens. I really, 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 really want it so bad. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, let me know what characters or crossovers you'd like to see with the Sonic gang.